the year is 2019, and some crazy freaking stuff has happened in the NFL. As we all know, beloved NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell has been a huge advocate of wanting to expand the NFL across seas to add other huge markets into the league. The most popular speculated destination for a new NFL team has been London, England. But unfortunately in this case, it's already been taken. Let's just disregard it. With the imminent demise of the Jacksonville Jaguars franchise after filing for bankruptcy, there is 0% chance they'll be able to field a team for the 2019 NFL season. So this has had the NFL scrambling to find a destination across seas ASAP, or they're going to have to play the upcoming NFL season with only 31 teams. So this has left the NFL scrambling, trying to find a potential destination across seas ASAP, hopefully within a couple months, because if not, there's just going to be one less team in the NFL. The NFL looked heavily into multiple locations outside the United States. They looked at Mexico City and Toronto, but unfortunately neither of these cities had the assets to welcome an NFL team in such a short period of time. And that's where the NFL came across Dublin, Ireland. You know, not necessarily the number one destination you think of when it comes to a potential expansion city for the NFL. They have a recently built, beautiful stadium that can field this team. The fans want it, Roger Goodell wants it, so it looks like the NFL is going to Dublin, as they have adopted the name as the Dublin Shamrocks, as we officially welcome the Dublin Shamrocks as the newest member of the AFC South, as the newest expansion team in the NFL. But also, unfortunately, bringing a team to Dublin, Ireland so fast as this whole process has happened in just a 2-month span, there's a lot of problems. There's a lot of freaking problems. Problem number one, and the problem many of people have speculated to be the number one issue when it comes to actually moving an NFL team across seas, is the fact, not many NFL players want to just get up, leave their country, become a citizen of another country, and just move their family out of nowhere to just a completely random place. So needless to say, it's been a pretty big freaking problem. And with this being such a unique situation, the NFLPA has decided that the former Jacksonville Jaguars roster that has turned into the Dublin Shamrocks, they cannot actually force them to move across seas. So the players had the option to opt in or out of their contracts, and every single player decided to opt for free agency as nobody wanted to move across seas. So that left the Dublin Shamrocks, a brand new NFL team with only 2 months to go, with 0 players. And not only that, the Dublin Shamrocks were not allowed to make any draft picks in the 2019 NFL Draft because with things happening so fast, there was no way the prospects for the draft had enough time to graduate college and apply for a visa in Ireland to become a citizen in Ireland to be able to, live there and play for that team. And this is a really big problem because that leaves the Dublin Shamrocks with zero players on their roster going into this season. And being a football team, you need players. You can't field a team with 0 players. So where the heck are the Dublin Shamrocks gonna find some players? Because like I said, you need some players to play football. You can't go out there with just your grass. Grass isn't a movable thing. It's not a movable object. It doesn't move on its own. Can't hike a football. It's just grass. So players have to come from somewhere. Somehow, some way, we have got to fill this roster with 50 plus players willing to come across seas and suit up for the first ever NFL franchise that's not from the United States. So with every former Jacksonville Jaguar player opting out of their contract, and since no quality free agent, although we have all the money in the world, wants to come across seas, we only have one option. And it's funny because not even really some of the what you'd call bad players wanted to sign for us because, understandable, because not many people, me personally as well, would just want to just get up and move to a freaking island on a whim. So the Dublin Shamrocks franchise had to offer the worst of the worst players to have anybody accept contracts to come play for the Dublin Shamrocks. Even some players that have been out of the league for years attempting to make a comeback into the NFL, those are the kind of players that the Shamrocks had to sign. The only players really willing to sign for the Dublin Shamrocks were players that, basically being honest, just wanted to use this simply like an NFL tryout. But luckily for the Shamrocks, they had a little wiggle room when it came to contract talk, since no other NFL team wanted these players. So every single player that signed for the Shamrocks were locked into at least a 3-year deal worth the league minimum. So basically, the only players that the Dublin Shamrocks have signed are players that no other NFL team want anything to do with. Welcome to the Rejects Madden 19 franchise series.